everybody, and welcome back to another video. So I apologize, it's been a while since I've done some videos, been really busy, especially with the new tank build, but I promise more videos to come soon, including that new tank build series. Anyway, I just wanted to give an update of my 187 gallon reef tank, and as you can see, it's once again pretty chock full of corals. So about a year ago, I really kind of cleaned things out, cleared a lot of corals that were growing too fast, and needed to do that again recently. So I had to really kind of dig in and take out a bunch of corals here, particularly on the right and left side of the tank. On the left side, you can kind of see this gigantic tub stilettomonte colony and a big Tyree red dragon behind it, and there's a purple slimer, which I love, in between those two. So it was really time to do some trimming, and it's so important with a reef tank, especially an SPS dominant reef tank, to have good flow, and I can't stress that enough. So you really have to stay on top of this stuff and really make sure that the corals are not overgrowing the tank, because a lot of problems can prop up if you don't have good circulation in an SPS tank, because it's just going to be tough to deliver nutrients to those corals, and also you're going to experience a lot of RTN and STN even possibly. But that's the right side of the tank there, and really wanted to attack this side in particular with this Tyree red dragon and the ATL forest fire digi behind it, and you can see there's some recession inside that ATL forest fire digi because it's just not getting the flow. Then I've got this another big tub stilettomonte colony behind that coral. So it was time to remove the ATL forest fire digi, and it was a big colony, but I was able to get it in one big chunk, and you can see there is a lot of dead coral on the bottom and the inside of that coral. So that one I got rid of, and then the Tyree red dragon colony there, I took that out and replaced it with a smaller piece of that colony. So I put that back in the same place, but did not put back the ATL forest fire digi. That just really grows like a weed. And then what I did was I broke off pretty much the whole tub stilettomonte colony back there, left a little on the back. So that really opened up a lot of real estate in the back of the tank. And in that back corner there, I did add an MP40, another MP40. So that's 3 MP40s in the tank to really increase flow. And I noticed a big difference. So that was the before picture. In terms of before I started taking out those corals. And then I did some minor trimming in other parts in the middle of the tank, but really it was, again, on the right, and this is the left side of the tank. So this is the tub stilettomonte, and I started breaking off big chunks of that. I really wanted to kind of trim, I don't know, at least a third of that colony off on the left side. I was actually breaking branches off when I was cleaning the glass with my magnet. So that just really had to be trimmed up, and also there's a recordia, it's hard to kind of see below that was getting shaded out, so that opened up some light for that coral to get. So and then here's this another gigantic Tyree red dragon colony, and luckily it came out in one piece. So the purple slimer in front of it, it's got a lot of breathing room now, and I put back a small Tyree red dragon, decent sized piece back there, and you can kind of see the larger shot. And I'm sure in a few months that'll overgrow that coral again. But here is what it looks like after I had trimmed it out. And I just love that purple slimer coral. It's great. And that was the before picture before I started doing the trimming on the left-hand side of the tank. So this is what the tank looks like now after all that work. And as you can see, it is still very crowded, and I need to do some more trimming on this tank to open things up. But maybe it's hard to see with the video here, but I definitely have a lot more flow, especially with that additional MP40. So once again, I can't stress how important it is to have good, strong flow in an SPS dominant reef tank, but there is more trimming that still needs to be done. Anyway, that will do it for this video. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button. I also want to remind you about my premium SPS Frag store on ReefBum.com. I will leave a link in the video description below. I will also leave links from my equipment store. I do sell GHL, Royal Exclusiv, and Pax Bellum equipment Many of these products I do use personally on my tanks. And lastly, if you are interested, I do offer an online reef keeping master class which touches on SPS dominant reefs. Hey, I really appreciate the view. Until next time, be safe and be well. Later.